Hi, it's Amanda with Music Game Club, and today we're going to talk about minor scale review. So once your students have learned their minor scales, it gets a little bit tedious just to drill. And so on and so forth. So here's a really fun way that you can review your minor scales. And the first way I will say is maybe for your younger students who are kind of just learning it, and maybe it's hard for them to remember their notes and their finger numbers. So what I would do, grab a scale token, there's 8 of each color, and place it on the key for the minor scale that you have to do. So let's do natural minor. Okay, and then they can play it just to double check it. Now, obviously that is not with the correct finger numbers, and if you're wanting to do the correct finger numbers, that's another way to do it. This is also a really visual way if you're going from what the other video was that I did, where you're taking your major scale and you have to create a minor off of it. You lower your third, your sixth, and your seventh. So that's a really fun little way that you can do it. And then the second one is once your students have their minor scales, then you can either roll a die and select that, 1 is C minor or A minor, 2 is E minor, 3 is B minor, 4 is D minor, 5 is G minor, and 6 is a random one that they choose or something. You can assign it, and then they have to review it. Or if they're doing 2 octaves, or if they're doing contrary motion. It doesn't matter what type of scale they're doing. You can pull out the Mythical Minors game board and you can have a scale per accomplishment. So they got their notes correct ascending, they get a scale. They get their notes correct descending. They get their finger numbers correct ascending and their finger numbers correct descending. So it gives them a little bit of incentive. So there's a way you can review your minor scales, also kind of building out your Mythical Minors dragon, but it won't take a long time to do it. And it will be a fun way that you can review your minor scales with your students and gives them a little bit more maybe satisfaction than just drilling their scales. So a couple of just fun ways you can use Mythical Minors to help your students with a hands-on application of their minor scales. We hope you and your students have enjoyed learning all 3 forms of the minor scales. Remember that you can send home activity sheets for your level 1 or level 2 students to further practice. Also, don't forget to celebrate with our success poster. If you post it on social media, feel free to tag us at Music Game Club on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Also, be sure to check out our boom cards that your students can do electronically. We will have a link to that in the description below. We have 8 Mythical Minors boom cards that your students can work on every day. Have fun.